So people are not going out because of things just being too expensive. Grocery and just hanging out, getting drinks, going to clubs and bars are just too expensive nowadays. So people are choosing to stay home and just not go out. Let's hear what these people have to say.
You know what's crazy is how expensive going out has gotten, and the fact that Gen Z is like, we're just not doing it anymore. We're not doing it because I would say, at least in the city that I'm in, it costs at least $100 to $150 if you want to have a night out with your friends. The average drink where I'm at is like $20 to $25 once you put tip in there. So if you're having 4 or 5 drinks, that's well over $100. And then God forbid you're calling an Uber. God forbid you're calling an Uber there and back. I don't know how you're going to financially recover from that. And it's just crazy because the other thing I'm seeing is the pre. I have never pre'd more in my life than these past few months, and that is including when I went to university 6, 7 years ago. No one is going out these days unless we're preing at someone's house. It's literally just not happening. I'm not going out unless I'm going to my friend's place, having 99% of the night there, to be honest, and then sneaking out for 1 or 2 cheeky drinks at the end of the night. And you know what the sad part is too? Nowhere is busy. That's the crazy part. It's like you go to these places that are charging $20 to $25 a drink. Every single one of my like top 10 favorite bars, favorite clubs, favorite restaurants that I've gone to in the city that I'm in the past few months has not been nearly close to jam packed. Not what I remembered it on like a Tuesday night 5 years ago. And it's just crazy because we keep seeing all these articles about Gen Z being the most sober generation. It has nothing to do with us being good people. I ask any of my friends, we're not going out because we're in relationships. We're not going out because we're getting older. We're just not going out because we don't want to spend $500 and take out a line of credit to go out.
Guys, I'm literally coming in 40 to 30 minutes early to get some food here at Panda because we're able to get food before we clock in because literally groceries are so expensive, so you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Why is shit so expensive in Walmart? It's supposed to be cheap. This is supposed to be this place to save money. Oh, this piece of shit is $15. What even is this? I couldn't take that, but I won't because God's looking. This piece of shit's $12.97. Don't fool me with 97, tang inaka ukininam, because it's still 13. A girl is so expensive. Why not just bar soap? And that's fine. It's never just enough. What is difference between this, dry oil mist, penetrating? Oh yeah, get that penetration. Whoever said money doesn't solve every problem in the world ever is stupid and dumb and eats. They close in 30 minutes. I'm overstaying my welcome here. They're just announcing it. Okay, what is this flavor? Argan oil? What is this? Shea butter? Okay, wait. Shea butter or coconut? Let's do this one. Am I trolling or are these low-key drippy? Low-key drippy for $33. Okay, never mind. I'm trolling. I got so many things. I was only supposed to get one thing. I just got carried away. $16.97. Why do they have all 97? You're not fooling me. You think I'm stupid? This stupid shit. Why do they do that? Why do you want to look at me so bad? You're obsessed. No. Sorry. Fuck them kids. Forgot this piece of shit. Scurry. Bitch ass. Okay, fuck. It was like 90 something dollars, but whatever. Okay? Pretend you're on call. Look around. Oh, fuck shit, bitch. Lock immediately. Ow! Fuck. Then you will go home, but make sure your car is locked.
I just want to know when as a society we got to this point. Me and my husband went to Chili's last night. Chili's for dinner, right? He got a burger, I got the triple dipper, and we got 2 beers and chips and queso. Tell me why I spent $70 or $80 on dinner last night. For a burger, the triple dipper, 2 beers, and chips and queso. Well, you can't even like go to dinner anymore at Chili's and not have the mentality of that you're gonna drop around $100. Freaking blows my mind. Anyways, maybe I'm the only person who, I don't know, cares about it, but that blew my mind. It was insane. I looked at him and I was like, we're at Chili's. Like, I don't care. to spend money on a dinner. I like going to dinner for the atmosphere, for the experience. I like going out to eat. I love going out to eat. But like Chili's for a burger and an appetizer and 2 beers and some chips and queso. Anyways, that's all. Bye.
The culture of going out to eat in America is getting absolutely destroyed. You used to be able to go out to eat, get a drink, get an appetizer, get a meal, maybe get a dessert, $22. Those days are dead. I live in LA. My restaurant's in Los Angeles. If you want to go out to eat with a friend and grab lunch, you're spending 60, maybe $70. You throw a mocktail, cocktail in there, you're at $100. You're already done. When you have families of 4, families of 5 that want to go out to eat, and the minimum they spend is $150, $160 to feed their family of 4, service is down, portions are down, quality is down, everything is down, prices are up, people are aggravated, people are sick of it, and I understand that. McDonald's, Denny's, IHOP, your go-to fast casual QSR spaces that were great for budget-friendly meals are smoked. You're spending $40 at Denny's now. I want nothing more than reduce my prices, but I can't when my trash goes up $500 in a year, my property taxes, my unsecured property taxes, the POS system fees go up, vendor prices go up, food prices go up, they're charging me for gas now, like, it's getting bonkers. I went to dinner the other night, and they served me like 3 ounces of pasta for $54. I said, are you guys out of your mind? You don't even make the pasta here. Like, you're buying the pasta fresh and making it, and it's tomato sauce, you're charging $54. DoorDash, Uber Eats, don't even get me started on DoorDash and Uber Eats. That's a scam in itself. I don't know. In my restaurant, we keep the portions big, the quality extremely high. We try our best, we do our best, but we have to bend to the world around us, essentially.
Leaving your house costs at least $100. It's going to run you at least $100 to leave your house. And I feel like food is so fucking expensive. You may as well go out versus grocery shopping, but I just don't want to do either because like at this point, I will sell a kidney for a food stamp card, bitch. Remember like back in the day, people were kind of like ashamed to have their little American flag card. Like now, bitch, it's like I slapped that bitch on the table like we playing spades, like on the counter at Kroger. Like, bitch, bow, here we go. Back in the day, $100 can last you a whole pay period. Now, bitch, you got like 2.5 days, bitch. And then $100 is gone. And that's if you stay in the house. Bitch, it costs like $40 to get a pizza delivered, bitch. And it's just, I don't know. I was so happy to have food stamps during COVID. Bitch, listen, I couldn't get them. Like, at one point, I was like, should I quit my job and get, like, government assistance? Because at one point, them stimulus checks was rolling in, bitch. Like, the casinos was closed. So you really had nothing to do. The only thing that could take your money during COVID was, like, Amazon. But other than that, like, you really couldn't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You went to Kroger, got you a little grocery, a couple bottles of water, some toilet paper and shit. And, you know, and it was good. Minus the deaths. COVID was a pretty good time. I ain't gonna hold you, bitch. The flights was cheap. I mean, because I was all over the place. We working from home too. Bitch, we was all over America, bitch. Just flying, getting all kind of Delta Sky Miles. I was flying like Delta Comfort and shit. Normally, bitch can't afford that. But during COVID, it was very reasonable.
People are asking you why you don't go out, why are you always inside, why are you antisocial, why don't you go out and do things? It's expensive to go outside. Okay, stepping outside, it's easily $100 plus, and that's minimum. Okay, you go outside, you got to put gas, you got to feed yourself, you're paying for entertainment, this and that. Okay, and yeah, you're probably gonna say, yeah, well, that's if you go spend all the money. The fun things cost money. Let's be real. The fun things cost money. The things your friends want to do cost money. The thing your family wants to do cost money. So look, the safest thing to do is stay inside. The way that you know you're not spending any money is when you stay inside, and even then, you cannot guarantee it because DoorDash exists. Okay, Uber Eats exists. There's all the Amazon, all the different things. People are shopping even if they're at home. Okay, but still somehow it's cheaper than going outside. So when you think your friends don't want to go out, you think that they're being antisocial, this and that. They wish they could, but see, the way the budget is, it's not in the budget. They can't afford it. They're over there paying that rent and all those bills. They're gonna sit in that house and enjoy everything they're paying for.
I remember back in the day when haircuts used to cost like $12, $13, $15 max, but now haircuts are like $50. And people, ever since COVID, people have been trying to cut themselves, try to give themselves a haircut because it has gone too expensive from there. And I can't blame them. I tried to learn how to cut my hair too because things are very expensive nowadays when you go out.
Hi, can I help you? Big Mac, fillet of fish, large fry. Chicken McNugget.
Happy meal.
Happy meal.
Do you want orange soda? Okay. Orange soda?
Orange soda.
Okay, you want sauce for the nuggets?
Ketchup.
Ketchup? Okay.
And I'll have a hamburger, small fry, and a Diet Coke.
What size Diet Coke will it be? Anything for dessert? 4 cheddars, please. Okay, for here? That comes to $10.84, please. Oh, you already got it. I need a small orange and a small diet, please. I got the half meal again. Thanks, Jason. $10.84 out of $11.
Outside really costs $100 minimum. It's crazy. I leave my house and money just starts evaporating. I didn't plan to spend anything. I just wanted to get fresh air, maybe touch grass. And now I'm $14 deep in iced latte and contemplating $38 hummus. Every social event is a financial ambush now. Let's grab drinks. It sounds cute until you realize that's code for $17 cocktails, $6 sharing fees, and $42 in emotional regret. Even the free plans cost money now. A walk, yeah, cool, until you pass a store and suddenly you need a candle that smells like Scandinavian pine and validation. I don't know. Then someone's like, let's just Uber there. Okay, $28 one way. Should we split an appetizer? Yeah, that's another $18 for 3 decorative bites and a leaf. At this point, staying in isn't boring. It's a financial strategy. I don't even go out anymore. I budget for the idea of going out. Then I cancel and reward myself with takeout, which still somehow costs $40. I don't know.
It's like $100 to go to Chick-fil-A to eat. The cost of everything nowadays is so absurd. It's crazy to try to go out to dinner as a family, let alone if they want to order like a soda at dinner. But take a great example. If we went to Chick-fil-A even as a family, I can't get out of Chick-fil-A now as a family of 7. What we've seen happen is they all raised their prices during COVID when food costs were up. But then as things kind of came back down, a lot of these restaurants never lowered their prices. We're just used to paying more from back then and we're continuing to pay more. It's absurd. Like I had lunch at Panera the other day and Panera's great, but it was over $20. I don't drink soda. So this was $20 for just some food for lunch.
Okay, so I just saw a video of someone asking why don't people in LA go out anymore, like nightlife is dead, and it's because it's just too expensive. I've been here for 10 years, and currently when you go out in LA, an Uber to get to the bar can cost you $50 to $60 going there. Once you get to the bar, a drink is like $18 to $25. You might go to a second bar with a friend, and that might be another $18 to $25. If you order shots, that's gonna cost another $15 as well. If you get food, you're gonna be paying like $40 to $45. And then the best part is if you leave and stay till the bar closes, which is like between 1:30 and 2 a.m., that Uber might be $60 to $70. And it just all adds up to a $200 to $300 night for just a normal Friday, Saturday night. So everyone's just choosing to stay in or do like little house things with friends because you just save so much more money.
Bro, to go out in our circle, you gotta buy the fit. You gotta buy some kicks, gas in the whip. You gotta have money for the night out. And bro, when you start adding all those little expenses together, bro, you talking about $500-600 for a few hours of fun just to come back drunk. Okay. Right, you know what I mean? But bro, like it's just like, man, it's a lot that go into it, bro. And it's just like, man, and then it's like, yo, I get tired now.
That's what I was about to say.
Like if I don't take a nap before the night out, bro, I'm yawning on like 11:30. You don't want to be the lame that's like, oh, I'm about to head out, so you trying to thug through. But it's like, man,
I also think it depends on like where we going, right? So if you hit me up and you like, yo, we just about to go slide to this bar, it's low key, you ain't gotta do too much. Like we just gonna go to this bar, we're gonna catch the vibes, maybe watch the game, you know what I'm saying, have some beers. I'm down for that.
Every time I would go to a grocery store to get some chocolate bars, some snacks like Hershey's, Snickers, they used to cost like $1 something, but now they cost like $2.60, basically doubled. Like I tried getting 2 chocolate bars and it cost me like more than $5. It's crazy because these are not, they're not even supposed to be that expensive. They're just chocolate bars. So if you were to get some snacks, try to get some at Dollar Tree, 99-cent store, because they're worth it. They're a bit cheaper than going to like Walmart or like Walgreens, super expensive there. Just go to 99-cent stores for snacks or Dollar Tree.
Nightlife has gotten way too expensive. There's no reason I should be going out and buying 2 drinks and paying $45 for that. You know it's a problem when you go into the bar and the drinks are more expensive at the bar or the club than they are at the fancy 5-star restaurant. There's no reason I'm going to a hookah lounge and a beer is $13. For what? Why is the beer $13? And see, this nightlife stuff, y'all club owners, y'all hookah lounge owners, y'all are doing yourselves a disservice, bro. Y'all have forgot what people want to do. People want to go out, they want to dance, they want to drink, they want to converse, they want to have a good time. Nobody's out there trying to spend $100 on 3 drinks, bro. Nobody's trying to do that. All y'all got to do is lower your prices, have deals, have combos, have happy hours. It's not that complicated. Like, I don't know why y'all think that people have all of this money. They don't. If you lower your prices, if you have the best prices in the area, it's business. It's very simple. People will come to your bar, bro. If you got the best prices, people gonna be like, damn, bro, every time I go there, I ain't gotta spend too much and I get lit. You gonna be packed all the time. I don't understand it, bro. This nightlife shit, done with that. I don't even care. If I'm up, if I got endless bread, I don't care, bro. It's the principle of it. I'm not buying a drink that's $22 in a plastic cup. Like, what the fuck?
Going out nowadays is like spending $40 to get into the club just to walk out 10 minutes later. Damn, I could have used that $40 to buy a drink, but instead I just left the goddamn club.
When people are like, oh, you're a bit of a homebody. Yeah, it's expensive as fuck outside. Every time you leave the house, it costs $500. I go to the grocery store for toilet paper and eggs, and I have to get a line of credit out. That's how much it costs.
Also, going out in New York is really expensive, and I didn't even drink. Took a subway to the first bar, so, you know, that's a couple dollars. Water, free. I got a snack there, so that was like $20, and then walked to the second place. Water's, again, free. And then I got a lift back because I was like, I deserve it. And the lift was $38. So even though I didn't drink, I still spent 58, like almost right around $60, probably a little bit more with the tips and stuff. So yeah, that's why it's hard to live here. If you're drinking, you're easily spending like $100 a night on alcohol or more. Maybe not if you're only having a drink or whatever, but like I work at a restaurant, I know how much people spend on drinks. A drink alone is $20 in New York, like hands down, easy, done, minimum $20 at a decent bar. So yeah, you know, you'll save money.
Why are airline tickets so expensive right now? Like, I'm trying to book my trip out to Nashville. I'm moving out there in the next year, so I got to get out there. I want to go see some things. And bro, it's like $1,300 round trip from Salt Lake City to Nashville for 4 days. Like, I'll be there for 4 days. It's anywhere from $1,100 to, not even kidding, $1,500 for 2 people round trip. And you get to choose your seats no matter what airline. I'm just like, there's no way that should cost $1,300, even that $1,300. These airline tickets are stupid expensive, and they're legit robbing people.
I'm officially done with eating out in Los Angeles. These 2 things came up to $28.54. Understand inflation and things are changing, but I also think a lot of these restaurants are taking advantage of us, because there is no way that this breakfast burrito should cost $19. And then there's no way that this 1 espresso shot and 1 shot of heated oat milk should be like $7. All of this together was $28.54 with tax. Eating out, going to restaurants is one of my favorite things to do, but it's now going to be a thing of the past. So if you see me out here eating out on my channel, you can roast me, because I'll be eating at home from now on. It's so expensive. And eating out has always been like a convenience or a luxury. But I feel like right now, today, in this day and age, people are acting funny. And by the people, I mean the restaurant associations. And maybe I'm wrong. I just know my pockets, I don't want to pay $28.54 for a breakfast burrito and a mini coffee. It doesn't make any sense. And when things don't make sense, I don't participate anymore.
So in the city we live in, there's this county fairground every year. And the last time we went, the tickets were like $10 per person. But when you get inside is when they get you. I remember buying 3 drinks and $20 per drink. It's like a Slurpee that you could get at Circle K for like $1 something. But that thing cost $20. I'm like, dude, I paid like $60 for 3 Slurpee drinks. That's crazy. I understand it's fairgrounds, but why so expensive? $20 for a Slurpee? Come on.
How do families afford to like go out and do family outings and do things these days? So this past weekend for my daughter's 21st birthday, she wanted to go to Monterey, which if you're not from California, it's like this one of the most beautiful like beach towns, okay? So it was 7 of us that went. It was me, my husband, my son, his girlfriend, my daughter, her boyfriend, and my father-in-law, okay? So 7 of us total. We got drinks and snacks and stuff a couple different times. We had one dinner, so like one full dinner. The rest, like I said, was just snacks and drinks, like here and there, okay? We did a 30-minute like boat ride of the bay, so we did that. And then just like walked around, seen everything, did stuff like that. So for all of us, like we paid probably just under like $1,000 for the whole day for like everything combined. And I'm just thinking like, how do these families that have like larger families, this is their all everyday reality. Like we don't usually have that many people. Our kids are grown. So usually if we do take our kids somewhere, it's not like every single one of them, you know? So I was just thinking like, because these places are packed, you guys, packed with huge families. So I'm like, there's people out there spending it. There are. When I go to Disney, you guys, I go by myself. My kids are grown. Like I said, they're grown. So I literally just do Disney by myself. And I see just these huge families. And I'm just like thinking after experiencing like what a big family costs to do things, how insane, like who the fuck has what? I just feel super blessed that we were able to like do that for my daughter. But I'm just, how are people affording that right now? Like, that's so crazy.
Hey, what's up, America? People are canceling their summer vacations because of the high cost of flying. The cost of flying has doubled and in some cases tripled just in the last couple of weeks. Fuel prices, particularly aircraft fuel prices, are going through the roof with no end in sight. And this is causing some people to abandon summer vacation plans totally. Airlines are already starting to cut the number of flights, and it looks like the speculation for a big vacation summer is about to be cut in half. Other cities are starting to experiencing collapses in tourism, one of them being Las Vegas. I'll do a story on that by itself because that's an entirely new shit show. But it looks like people are going to be canceling vacations totally or staying very local or regional rather than getting on planes going places because of the high push on cost. And with the stock market entering correction, it doesn't look like this is going to end very soon. Even after the Iran war ends, this looks like it might be months or even a year or so in the making of a fucked up economy. Couple that with AI taking jobs and billionaires trying to be as cheap as fuck so they can get everything. This is really looking like an overall downturn for the United States, economically speaking.
So when did everything at the grocery store just become $10? I just had to leave because I was like, what the? Orange juice, $10. Eggs, $10. Pretzels, $10. Cheez-Its, $10. Every time I walk in, it's like it's getting more and more expensive by the day. Y'all, I am sick of this. I remember when I could walk into the grocery store, get a pack of Oreos for $1.50. $1.50. And now I'm out here spending $9.79 to get a pack of Oreos. It's like everything rounds up to $10. This is ridiculous. I can't even go to Taco Bell with $5 anymore. I can't wait to look at my kids in the eye and be like, you know, I used to be able to go to Taco Bell with just $5 and get a meal that would fill me up for 3 days. It's insanity in these streets. I can't deal with this no more.
It's not the avocado toast and it's not the Starbucks. I recently came into some money and I put a little bit into my savings and I kept $2,500 for spending this month, like the month of February. And I told myself, I'm not going to go crazy, try to pay bills or whatever. I'm just going to use this money for my regular day-to-day expenses, and then my paycheck will go to the regular bills and stuff like it always does. When I was looking at that $2,500 suddenly become $1,500, I realized that I wasn't being irresponsible. Stuff is too expensive. I wasn't going to fancy restaurants. I wasn't buying expensive things. I was just buying groceries, putting gas Like I got in the mail, oh, you went to see the doctor, you owe us like $75 after your visit. So I'm like, okay, I'll use this extra $25 to pay that. And went to like a few eat out here and there, nothing fancy. And when I saw how quickly that money dwindled in like 2 weeks, that's when I really realized why everything is so hard. Things are too expensive. This has nothing to do with making bad financial decisions or anything. It's too expensive. And $2,500 for some people is their rent. For other people, that's 2 months, almost 2 months worth of rent. So it may sound like a lot of money, but it's actually not. When you think about the average family, the average people, if you have more than one person in your house, you're spending like $300, maybe $400 on groceries. If you try to say you're spending less, no, you're not. We don't eat fancy stuff. We don't eat a lot of stuff. We get cheap stuff as much as we can. We cook a lot too. It's expensive. It is expensive to buy meat. It's expensive to buy fruit. It's expensive. Vegetables are still cheap, but everything else is expensive. And the politicians are lying to us. They really are trying to make us believe that it's our own fault because so many of these politicians are rich now. They don't know how much things really cost. They don't understand it because they have a massive buffer that makes the brunt of spending not really hit their accounts. The average person doesn't. And I have 2 jobs and 3 college degrees, so I should be allowed to buy my basic needs and more if I so choose. But because things are so unreasonably expensive, I can't. Go with that as you will. It's not that we're all in a bad situation. Some of us are irresponsible, but I think across the board, most of us are not doing as well as we'd like to be. And it's nothing that we can do. There's nothing we can do better. It's just all too expensive. Y'all have a good day.
I've been walking around this house confused as hell since I've been back from the grocery store. I just spent $78.39 and nothing can go in my mouth or my belly. Bitch, I'm finna take this shit back. Let me show you guys what I got. I've been trying to figure out if I've been got. Nothing here can go in my belly at all. While I was at the register, I kept looking to see if I was scanning things more than once. I stopped at my car. I said, this can't be right. Now I'm home and I just carried in 3 bags that I could have brought in on my bad shoulder, my bad arm. And I said, this is not lining up. What did I get? What the hell type shit is this? This is all I got. This all I got. What is this? Now, I got 1 potting mix downstairs. I'm ready to put up the buggy. I see this hanging off at the side. So this one was free. Do you think I was going to walk back in there and say, hello, sir? I forgot to pay for this. I made it outside. Okay. So this one was on the side. Didn't see it. I just said, I don't know. I feel like things are missing from my cart. I'm pulling off, about to go about my business. Why do I see my earthworm casting outside? Nobody ran over it, no nothing. I picked that bitch up because this one was free too. If you think I was gonna go back inside and volunteer, my receipt is $78.39 and I don't have anything to eat. And I bought a case of water for $3. You think I was gonna go back inside and offer up my money? I gotta take something back.
Y'all know what kills me? I cannot leave the house without spending $300. If I get in my car and go somewhere, whether it's groceries, running errands, eating, picking up stuff for the kids, like I just went to Walmart, no joke y'all, I got 6 bags. 6 bags. $297. No wonder people is trying to make a living off TikTok because you can't afford to go nowhere. You cannot afford to leave the house anymore. You leave the house, get ready to swipe. I mean, this is so ghetto.
A fucking box of cereal costs $6. Look at this, $6 fucking dollars for a box of cereal. Who can afford this shit? This is fucking crazy. Then you eat this shit And your mouth gets stuck together with this bullshit. So you're gonna have to eat this to taste. This is crazy. What the fuck is the world coming to? $6 for a fucking box of cereal? They used to be $2 when I was a kid. I'm either getting old or this world is getting expensive. Fuck. I need food stamps.
This is insane. $21 for the cherries. $9.99 the cherries. This little bag, $21. I can't. And of course,
In today's economy, it's better to just stay home. Don't go out. Open up your Netflix, get some popcorn, cheap popcorn at Dollar Tree, 99-cent store, some snacks, and just enjoy your movie time with your family and friends at home. Because in this economy, it's just you can't afford to not be broke. You will be broke if you go out, and you will not have enough for food and basic survival needs because of these things just happening to be super expensive and you just can't afford them. So yeah, just stay home.